Hey, what's going on, broskies? My name is Shanimal, and welcome welcome back to Shanimal's Minecraft adventure. Last time let you guys, it would help if I could talk. Last time I saw you guys, what time is it? 12:20, 30, 32? Sorry. Last time I let you guys off, I was continue building my home. I have a little bit to talk about. So I actually had just gotten off Minecraft because, World of Warcraft. It's 2:30 in the morning. Okay. I just got off World of Warcraft because I was playing in dungeons and stuff. Okay, I realized this was my bad. I got res sickness in a dungeon and I'm the healer. Okay, yeah, I understand that was my bad. But there was like, there was these two people from the same guild in our, in our party, and they were just causing mad shit. Like, honestly, I do not get, angry when I'm, fighting. I try to put fighting in quotation marks, but it didn't really work. I really don't get mad, over video game fighting, because I think it's really, really stupid. But I kind of got, aggravated just because they wouldn't, let it go. I understand I did something wrong, but, they would not let it go. It's just getting really aggravating. So I was like, honestly, can you just, shut the fuck up about it? Basically. So, I don't know, I got aggravated at them about that. And then, I don't know, it turned into this big thing, because, what am I doing? Because my friend was also in the party, so then he was, sticking up for me, and I don't know, I don't know, it got dirty. But no, so that just came off, and whatever. Whatever. I don't get mad over video games. Sorry. But yeah, so I was on that, playing that. Okay, so, I have another thing to talk about. Oh yeah, these are really good, random, recent things that have been kind of annoying me. I don't know. I don't really feel like bitching on here, but, let's talk about this. So, for those of you that know that I work in a restaurant, and for other people who deal with customers in any way, shape, or form, understand that, customers can be really obnoxious. Basically. And, aw, damn. What? What? And so, the other day, it got extremely busy, and now, we have one register for, catering orders, big party orders, and then we have another register for, the regular restaurant, you go there to order. So, we offer a lot of food, and one of the things we offer is, frozen pies. So this guy I'm assuming his son, he didn't look old enough to be a friend, I don't know what kind of stuff he's into. They come over to the wrong register, and, I actually was on the phone at the time talking to another customer, and she's like, I could overhear him, but I couldn't really talk because I was, on the phone. But I could overhear the conversation. She was like, oh, can I help you? And he's like, yeah, I want to pay for this. She's like, well, I'm sorry, you have to go over there. She's like, I don't have, we literally don't have a register for that. It's not like we're just being, douchebags. We cannot let you pay at the other register. There's really no possible way to actually bring it through. So then he's like, and the line was, to the door. It was out the door. And he's like, I'm not waiting in that line. And she's like, well, I don't know what to tell you. She's like, either you wait in the line or you can't get the pie. She wasn't being a jerk about it. She was just being, sincere. There's nothing I can do for you. You're gonna wait in that line. Plus, she's like, if I were to take you in this line just because you want to get a frozen pie, there are people waiting in that line for just a piece of chicken, So he got pissed about that and whatever, so he actually ended up waiting in line. But I was thinking to myself, I'm like, I don't like complaining about anything. I won't complain if my soda's flat. I don't complain if my food isn't extremely hot. I just do not complain. I just take it as is. Unless it's like completely unedible or there's a serious problem, I don't complain and I'm super nice about it. So I can't figure out why people think it's okay to, you know, act like that. They're like, oh yeah, you know, I'm special for some reason and I can do what I want. I can't figure it out. Can someone please tell me why people do that? And it's not just one, you know, one person. People do that all the time, and I don't know. Ah, friggin' shit. I don't know. I can't figure it out. So if someone could please tell me why people are like that, that'd be fantastic. But yeah. So that happened, and I'll tell you more fun-filled stories. There's another time where this lady came in, and of course I got the honor of dealing with her. But so she comes in right as we're about to close. Well, she actually called in maybe 10 minutes right before we're about to close, and I said, okay, that's fine. You can put in an order as long as you're in here, you know, before 8 o'clock when we close. And she's like, yeah, whatever, I'll be there. So I was like, all right. But before she hung up the phone, she was like, oh, can you, I have to think about how to do this. No, that's not what I want. She's like, how do I do this? Hold on. She's like, what the friggin'? How do you make, okay, there we go. Oh no, I don't want a gate. Is it just straight up okay. So she was just like, oh, can you, like, she ordered like a 2-piece dinner and was like, oh, can you throw in an extra thigh because they're usually small? And I'm like, all right, well, I'm sorry, but I can't do that. I'm like, if you're ordering a 2-piece, and you're going to get 2 pieces. I'm like, if they were small tonight, then I would make an exception, but I'm like, they're not. They're pretty big. So she's like, whatever. So when she comes in, she pays and she gets her food. And I didn't throw, you know, the extra thigh in. And she looks in her bag and she's like, I asked for an extra thigh. And I'm like, and I told you that I wasn't going to give you one because they're big. And she, like, takes one out. First of all, you're not supposed to touch your food. I can't take it back after you do that. And she takes it out and she looks at me and she's like, you call this big? And I was like, yeah. I'm like, it's a thigh. How big do you want it to be? So she's like, well, I want an extra one. I'm like, well, if you want one, then you're going to have to pay for it. So then she's like, fine, whatever. So she starts to leave and then she turns around and she comes back. She's like, fine, I'll pay for an extra one. And she throws her credit card at me. Like, I'm not even exaggerating, like a little toss. Like, she threw it. Like, it wasn't over the hand, but she threw it. So I got pissed. I was really rip shit about it. I was just like, honestly, like, I just can't figure out why people do that. I don't know, that's the only reason. Like, I personally like my job. I don't mind it. It's not a bad job. I just don't like dealing with customers. And then my entire job is dealing with customers, considering I work in a restaurant. I don't know, little rants. I just felt like telling someone. So, I mean, whatever. I mean, normally I'd be kind of like, what the fuck? But honestly, I've been working there for 5 years and a couple months. You kind of get used to it after a while. As sad as that is, you deal with a lot of stuff. There was only one guy who actually made me cry, and he was just, you know, complaining. It was actually recently when I started working there, so I wasn't used to, like, people acting like that. But he was just complaining about, you know, how last time this happened, and look at the block of floating mass. He was just complaining about, you know, last time. And I was like, alright, well, this isn't I'm like, alright, well, this isn't last time, so stop complaining about last time. But I don't know, he just kept going on. He was really rude, and again, I had just started working there, so I got really upset, and he made me cry. But that's, ooh, I'm gonna grab this coal while I'm here, because it's starting to get dark. It would help if I used a pickaxe. But, yeah, that was I was trying to figure out something to talk about with you guys, and I thought that might be a little interesting, so I'll grab the rest of that coal later. But we're going to head back to the house because it is getting dark. Actually, we are nearing the end of this episode. So when we continue, I will probably finish up the house. I'm not going to do a whole lot. I mean, I'll put windows on it and everything and pop on a roof. But other than that, again, I told you I was going to keep it very simple. So we're not going to do a whole lot. I will start with the farm maybe next episode, depending on how quickly I get the rest of the house done. But I do want to make a few half slabs. While we're here, the part of the roof, and then make a few of these. Okay. Make some of those so we can start building the roof after. I am gonna go to sleep. Whoa, it's majestic. Look at that sunset. Oh, look at it. Oh, going back inside before I'm killed.